My name is Kalilu Jammeh. I'm the president and the founder of the Foundation Kalilu Jammeh. I'm the author of a book entitled Journey of Mystery, the book that I wrote about my own experience from Gambia, traveling from Gambia to Spain through illegal migration. After arriving in Spain, I decided to write a book, and then I decided to form an organization which will be gearing to help the education of the orphans and rural agricultural development project, as well as development in health sector. So when I came back to the Gambia, I found that my village was already desert for about 37 years, and then I decided to rebuild the village, and I become the alcalo, and that is the village we are now doing this interview. The village is called Jirong. It was not in my dream to go to Spain and stay there, but my dream was to come back, to study and come back to my country, because I love my country so much. I love to be part of the development of my country. So when that was not success through education, so I don't still lose hope. I know as a human being, you have to be confident in yourself at all the time. Through the help of your own self-confidence, you can do whatever you want to do. So I think I will form an organization. I started to help the orphans' education in the Gambia. With the education of the children is the only solution to make a rapid change in the future, because they are young ones, so they need to be educated. So I tried to choose among who can we help. I decided that maybe the fatherless children, the motherless children, those children are the most priority area of the foundation. We have 15 students graduated from our help since from the primary schools, and all of those students have graduated with a satisfied certificate that is very promising, that is giving them a great future and great hope that these people will tomorrow can even take over from me. So from the primary school, we paid their school uniforms, we paid their school necessities like books, pencil, pen, bags, and also school feeding program. That is what we are doing since in the beginning, since we started the foundation in 2007.
When I lost my father, then that time things were so hard on me, and then I didn't get to have anyone who will sponsor me, and then for me to continue my schooling up to the high school, then secondary school, then to the university. So there was a time my mother seems to understand how depressed I was, and then she went to Mr. Kalilu Jammeh and then explained the things to him, that I have a son who is already in grade 5. He lost his father recently, so he didn't have anyone to look upon to. and then he's desperate. So I want you to step in for him, you know, not only as someone who will sponsor him, but someone who will father him. So I want you to step in for him and then do that. But when I met with Kalilu, he asked me to bring in my documents, you know, my results, maybe grade 3 to grade 4, grade 5. So that was the time I packed them all. Then I put it before him. Then he scrutinized everything. Then he came to see that, oh, this is someone who is worth sponsoring. So that was the time he stepped in for me and sponsored me from that juncture up to date, while I'm now enrolled in the university.
Been here since 2017 up to now. So I've been working with the Kalilu Jammeh Foundation at the nursery school in Girong. So for the first time, we have been having a lot of children from Jalaba, Girong, almost about 30 to 40 children. But nowadays, due to the traveling from Jalaba to here, the kids, you know, sometimes they say they're tired and they come today, tomorrow they need to relax. Then later on, there was a nursery school in Yalal. So those who usually come from Jalaba, they divert and go to Yalal nursery. That's why we are having only Girong people here now. That's why the population is going low. As far as, you know, it's a new settlement, no more, the children are not yet that much. So we are managing with the little we have and see how best we can help them.
We are involved in the health sector also because in this area, in this Upper Badibri region, there are one hospital and one health center. The main hospital we have is in the city in Farafenni. Medicine and medical facilities are of great problem to these health centers, and we have had since in the beginning many times meeting with the officials and the workers of these hospitals, and what they always complain to us that is lack of medical equipment and items and medicines, and many families are not able to sustain money to buy some of the medicines written to their patients or for themselves, so that is very great difficult. So that is why we, in partnership with some of the Spanish doctors and some of the Spanish organizations, collaborating together to provide some medical equipment from some hospitals like in Igualada.
Bamba boya, bamba boya, bamba boya, bamba boya, bamba boya. Mama leye, sovanya bamba. Alani bamba boya mata birikama, sovanya bamba. Mama leye, sovanya bamba. Sofanya bamba. manta brikama bamba ala talana si jam kani nyaw nyam fa jam fa dumba kilima alisela jam fanya atlaka dinya kotinya nia sidit nia dumod nia tama alaji bamba bo jambanta Bambaleje, sefanya bamba.
Giron, que és on estem desenvolupant els projectes agrícoles, a 6 metres ja hi ha aigua. Estem molt a prop del riu i la capa freàtica està molt alta, està molt a prop. Llavors ells fan pous a mà, amb una aixada, com si diguéssim, es poden fer pous manuals que ja treuen aigua dolça i bona. I llavors vam conèixer un pagès que estava en aquesta situació, sense eines, sense tractor, sense sabates pràcticament, i només amb aquests pous que ell es feia a mà estava cultivant hectàrees d'arròs i de fruiters i de tot. A mi això com a enginyer agrònom em va impressionar, d'una persona sense eines com podia estar fent tot això, i vam dir, endavant, fem un pou que puguin treure aigua, però no amb galledes, sinó amb una aixeta i amb manguera, amb pressió. Llavors vam fer un pou el 2011, que va ser el primer pou que vam fer a Giron, amb una bomba submergida que va amb energia solar. Llavors, la gràcia és que surt l'aigua amb molta pressió i amb una aixeta, amb una manguera. Llavors vam començar així perquè aquest pagès, que encara està allà i encara està treballant, pogués tenir aigua. I arrel d'això ens vam anar animant. Al ser enginyer agrònom vaig veure totes les possibilitats que hi ha allà amb la terra, amb el clima, tot i que és un clima molt extrem, però hi ha molta terra i només amb aigua ja vaig veure moltes possibilitats, i també com a pilar, l'agricultura com a pilar d'una economia familiar, que se li donava una empenta, podíem crear llocs de treball, vista amb cooperació, donant-li l'enfocament de poder donar oportunitat de treball. En un lloc on no hi ha feina, no hi ha fàbriques, no es manufactura res, a Gàmbia, l'agricultura és un dels pilars, un dels eixos que pot fer créixer una mica el país. I és un dels eixos de la Fundació Kalilu, que vam començar amb projectes d'educació, però de seguida ens vam donar compte que amb educació està molt bé perquè és el pilar i amb l'educació és la manera que la gent es desenvolupi i comenci a tenir més actitud d'emprenedoria i de poder-se'n sortir de la pobresa, però només amb educació no creàvem una atmosfera perquè fos estable. Llavors per això vam començar a introduir els projectes d'agricultura per poder oferir feina a la gent, als joves sobretot, i perquè no pensessin només en marxar, perquè el 90% dels joves de Gàmbia, la seva idea és marxar de Gàmbia i venir cap a Europa. I sobretot en Kalilu, que va ser el fundador i creador de la fundació, el seu objectiu és que es quedin a Gàmbia per poder desenvolupar el país i per tirar el país endavant. En Kalilu creu molt amb el potencial de la gent.
The problem that we have is, a home problem, economic problem. Lack of employment in their countries. That is why many people, many African youths decided to leave, especially the Gambian youth. So we make this agriculture, and therefore today we have great success. We have just started a plantation, banana plantation, that is the beginning of the project, big project we start with agriculture. So we operate on this different system. Like the other ONGs will only provide and give it to the people to work on it. So those people are living from hand to mouth. They cannot sustain. They cannot wait for the production to come, because they need everyday basic necessities of life: food, water, clothing, schooling for their children. So they cannot work for 3 years without no payment, without no income. So we do it in other different way. So that is our style, and everyone who is working here is paid for 100 euro. That is amount to $5,000 is Gambian money. We also give them that great, motivation. So these guys working here always speak with me that they have great hope. They always give me that everything would be better in this banana garden because they are receiving 5,000 without the banana producing. So when the banana started producing, they know that their salary could rise up to 7,000, 10,000. So they have really confidence in our project as we give them a full confidence of our action, so they are not suffering anymore.
Hem estat fent proves i parlant amb la gent de quin producte donava més diners per tenir perquè hi hagués més moviment econòmic, perquè es poguessin guanyar més bé la vida. I hem acabat amb arbres. Hem fet una plantació de tarongers, tenim 400 tarongers plantats, i una plantació de plataneres, ja que porta des del 2017, tenim 1.200 plataneres, i a part hem plantat 100 papaies, 150 moringues. La moringa és un arbre que aquí a Europa no es coneix gaire, ara s'està posant molt de moda, però és un arbre a la Índia hiperreconegut i a nivell científic és l'àrbol de la vida, és l'arbre que té més propietats medicinals de tot el món. Hem plantat també uns 200 anacardos, l'anacardo és un arbre que es dona molt bé en aquell clima, però l'anacardo no s'ha de regar, no es pot regar. Si el regues, el mates. I també hem fet un jardí botànic per ensenyar als visitants i a tota la ciutadania que vulgui interessada totes les plantes medicinals interessants que hi ha a Gàmbia i a l'Àfrica Oest. Allà hi ha molta tradició en medicina tradicional, medicina de plantes encara, perquè la gent no té accés a les medicines, als medicaments convencionals. Gàmbia es veu que el 1800 era tot un bosc, que els monos podien travessar tot Gàmbia d'arbre en arbre. I ara, per la seva cultura, una mica errònia en aquest sentit, talen tots els arbres per fer grans camps de cacauet. Amb aquest jardí botànic estem fent sensibilització de la importància dels arbres, de la importància de no talar tots els arbres, dels arbres superarbres que tenen amb unes propietats medicinals impressionants, que molts ja estan científicament comprovats, i llavors estem amb això. És un jardí, els jardins botànics, la gent que hi entén, s'entén que tarden anys, tarden 15 o 20 anys en instal·lar-se. Un jardí, quan comences, sobretot estàs plantant arbres petits que perquè es facin grans i facin ombra i es vegi maco. Llavors el jardí botànic ara porta 5 anys i és molt jove encara.
In terms of maintenance and rehabilitation of our water project in Girong, we have a great news really from AR Ramasa, a football academy in Spain, in Catalonia, who have been working very hard to find income to sponsor our water rehabilitation project in Girong, for all Girong to have sufficient and adequate water supply in Girong in the name of the Fundació Kalilu Jammeh, and to help the foundation philosophy to develop agriculture within the neighborhood.
No totes les cases tenen aigua, perquè el poble està creixent, el poble estan tornant els habitants que havien nascut allà o familiars dels habitants nascuts a Girong, estan tornant, llavors molta gent s'ha quedat sense aigua i ara, gràcies a l'Associació Esportiva Ramassà, que aprofito per agrair, aquest any 2023 fem un projecte de fer bé tota la xarxa de distribució d'aigua. Ara a Girong hi ha 2 pous que funcionen donant molta aigua. Un el dediquem només als conreus i l'altre el dedicarem només a ús de boca. I aquest, que és el primer pou que vam fer per ús de boca, Ara li farem ben feta la xarxa de distribució i totes les cases de Girong podran tenir una aixeta, no tant a dintre casa, que allà a Gàmbia ningú té aigua dintre casa, a la zona rural, però sí a fora al pati, com si diguéssim, que només hagis de sortir al pati a buscar aigua.
The Gambia is rich for its culture. It is rich abundantly for its nature. Having been divided by a river, there is a lot of different animals in the river and on land. And if we are able to develop products like agrotourism, where tourists can come and enjoy nature and enjoy agricultural production within upcountry, and also stay within upcountry, then we'll be spreading the benefit of tourism so that it's not only concentrated in the coast, but also upcountry.
Gàmbia és de les zones del món on es poden observar ocells, hi ha més espècies d'ocells. És una zona preciosa de naturalesa. Hi ha uns aiguamolls també declarats d'interès internacional, el Ramsar, que els tenim a més molt a prop. Llavors és una zona pels ornitòlegs, pels amants de la naturalesa, és una zona molt verge i preciosa, de grans mamífers. Hi ha hipopòtams, hi ha gaseles, ximpancers, hi ha cocodrils en el riu, una zona de reptils i sobretot ocells. Hi ha molt turisme d'ornitologia. Això ens ha fet veure, perquè no era la nostra intenció, que el turisme podia ser un peu que ajudés també una mica a dinamitzar tota l'economia de la zona.
In that light, we are thinking of working with projects that are upcountry, that are either into cultural transformation or that are in agricultural transformation projects, like we have here in Girong, where there is a Gambian who is trying by himself, with support from Spain, to develop different projects, agricultural projects. At the same time, he has developed some houses that he can let to tourists when they come around. I think that person needs to be encouraged. I think more projects like this needs to be developed in country or up country, so that tourists will not only stay on the coast, but will also go inland to enjoy the facilities like this one we have in Girong. This is why we are working very closely with Kalilu Jammeh Foundation to see whether we can develop agrotourism products.
Amb una agència de viatges _ONG, que es diu Ètnic, volem impulsar una mica tot un agroturisme, però sobretot responsable i sostenible amb el medi ambient i responsable i respectuós amb la comunitat, que no sigui gens invasiu i sobretot respectant la comunitat, les seves costums i tot. I hem començat ja amb formació, amb dones, sobretot amb dones.
Recently too, we are training women-only students on a project that we call the No Woman Left Behind. What we are doing, we are taking women who are very, very vulnerable and bring them to the school and teach them from sponsorship, teach them how to cook, agronomy, and how to have skills on cookery, pastry, food processing, so that eventually we can also help them to be entrepreneurs, teach them on business skills, IT, and all the rest of it, so that they can run their own businesses.
La intenció una mica del Kalilu és que Girong, que és el poble on estem concentrant els projectes, acabi sent com un exemple de desenvolupament per a altres pobles. I de fet ja està fent una mica aquest efecte de sensibilitzar, perquè tenim diversos pobles dels alrededors que els joves ja tendien a marxar cap a la ciutat i així, i estan veient coses que estem fent a Girong i ho estan una mica copiant. Tot i que ens agradaria més que tots els joves que estiguessin per allà no volguessin marxar, encara hi ha el 90% de jovent que vol emigrar, que es pensen que Europa és fàcil i sobretot el que estan molt desmotivats, molt desesperats de la falta d'infraestructures, falta de feina, sobretot pel govern. Estem una mica decebuts amb el govern.
I have a job, to help the suffering people. So I also, if I want to notice their problem, I must suffer like them. I must, eat the same food like them. I must wear the same clothes like them. I must be in the same weather condition like them. So that would every time give me a great experience of myself, and I would notice what is happening, and I can clearly solve the problem, only through that way. But if I am operating in Combo, I would never, in the city, I would never come back to the village. I don't even know where Al-Kalkunda is. I am helping Al-Kalkunda. I'm helping orphans in Ilyasa. I don't even know where Ilyasa is. If I have to come there, I would go to sleep in the hotel with the air conditions. So I would just not feel how they are feeling. If you want to help people, if you want to know people's problem, you must be with them. You must notice their effects. You must notice that. So that is why I am operating on my own way. I have my own principle of operating the foundation. I am calling upon everyone, all the world, to work very hard, to give hands together, and to try to make this world a better place, and to work for peace for all, and to work for equal rights for all, so that the world can be the freedom of speech and freedom of right to the freedom of movement can also be equal to everyone. Peace is one of the most important things, and we have to maintain peace, and we have to work for peace and make the water a better place for us by living now, and for those who will inherit us in this world. Thank you very, very much.